viewers, this is just kind of a continuation of what we were doing in the previous video. We're on a 1 hour offline chart using just the closing prices like we set up before. And we were just looking at it here and decided we'll show you how we're going to do a manual entry into this. As you can see, we missed the entry. We still got this is still good, but we missed the hasp because I just turned it on. And if I waited till this candle closed, we get the hasp color change going down. This would be out of the box, and we would miss it. So all I'm going to do is just jump in here. We got to go back over here, make sure we get all our buttons turned on. And our graph is set up. And remember to set your maximum trades allowed to whatever you want. In this case, we're going to be doing add-ons, so I just cranked it up to 150. Otherwise, the default is 28. If you leave it at 28, you won't be able to do any add-ons when you're doing the 28. So what we're going to be doing is the market, what I call the market watch basket. I'm going to hit the sell. And we get 28 trades opened up, you can see here. So far our max, oops, we missed one, the pound New Zealand. Have to go back and look. Oh, we're bouncing up and down above 4. So what I'm going to do is just click the sell. Remember, these sell and buy and close buttons override everything, so they don't care what this is. I just want to make sure I'm in all 28 pairs. So now I'm in 28 pairs. You can see they're all opened up. Oops, some of them are bouncing green here. Okay, so now we're in 28 pairs. And so far, maximum drawdown has been $71.58. So we'll see what happens. Look, it's taking off to the short side here. Well, that didn't take long. Basically, I just want to show you how to get into a manual trade here. So what we'll do is we'll probably watch this for a while, save this portion of the video, and then keep adding to it as we go along. As you can see up here, it tells us we're in 28 trades, and our total lots that we have in the mix is 2.8 lots. And we are running, remember back here, we've got our lot size set at 0.1. So 0.1 times 28 is 2.8 lots total exposure. Get down, normally when you're running this on a live account, if you got a small account, you want to set this at 0.01. Keep your exposure down. We're already up 26 bucks, so, and this is in the afternoon at 2 o'clock Central Standard Time, so really not much goes on at that time in the afternoon. So we're going to let this run now for let it run the rest of the week and see what happens. As you see, if you look across up here at that dot and the one over there, you could consider this a double top, I suppose, if you look at it that way. And if we shrink this down, you can see we're up here, and we've been there before. So this could be a good opportunity to go short. We'll see how it goes. It's too bad we didn't get in a little sooner, but that's the way it goes. If probably would have got in right over in here someplace. So but look at that, we're up into the 100 bucks already, so we're doing all right. And let's go back, see what our graph is way up there. A lot of times what I'll even do is we can do that now, is I'll show you my now remember, you can look at the properties here as long as you don't click OK. If we go down and look at my basket equity lock, I got turned on here, and I got it set at 150. I can't change this. If I change it right now, it'll screw up everything over here, so I got to leave this alone. So basically it's at 150. So that means when it hits 100, it'll start trailing by 50 pips. So now to get out of this without screwing everything up, just hit the cancel button or hit the little red X up here. You can do either one. That way it'll leave everything, because a lot of times you'll have like your short trades here column. If you reset everything, that goes away. Okay, so we're up to 82. So what I'm going to do is turn on that basket equity lock, and you can see it comes up. Oops, there, she kicked in. So we hit 100 already. That's why it kicked in, and now we're trailing at 61. Now you notice there's no line on the chart yet. There would be a line normally trailing at 50 pips. Would be right down in this area someplace. But see, my chart is only updating every 2 minutes. So at the next 2-minute cycle, that line will appear. So it just depends on when I click the button here where I was at in this 2-minute cycle, or whatever cycle you're using. If you're using a 10 minutes, you got to wait 10 minutes if you're at the beginning of the cycle to see that line appear. So, but right now our stop loss is at $61, right around in this area right here would be where our stop loss should be popping up when it clicks 2 minutes. Okay, there, it's popped up right about $72. It's about where we were at. So we'll see what happens with this and see if it gets out. Right now we got $90 locked in now. See, this will move up. Remember, it takes 2 minutes. It'll move up into this area. So right now we got $90 locked in, and we only been turned on here, what, 5 or 10 minutes. Go back and look at the chart. There's what our chart's doing. Now you notice we've got a green dot and a green arrow, so we could end up with an exit when these get confirmed as a long. So we could even get taken out by this if we don't hit our equity lock. It's right around $90. So if this drops to $90, our equity lock will take us out. And if it doesn't, oops, see, now that arrow went away. They like to repaint. So right now, basically, all we're looking at is an equity lock exit of about $90. Yeah, we're still at $90. So we'd have to go up $50 from this, so it'd be about 140. If this got up to 140, this would start moving up some more. So right now it's not going to move until we get there. But so you can turn this basket equity lock on anytime during the trade. I do it a lot of times. You get up in the morning and you see a big green mass up here, and you say, hey, I'm going to save some of that. I just hit my equity lock. It depends on what you got it set for, and it'll just run right on up to the top and whatever this is at the time, and lock in some profit. Or if you don't want to use that, you can use the basket stop loss over here if you want to put a fixed stop loss in on the chart, or you can put a basket take profit on the chart. If you want to put a take profit, say you think it's going to go up, to 150, say. You could put one in there at 150. If it hits it, it takes you out. So you can put these on any time or take them off. Just click them again, they go away. It's entirely up to you. So, oh, look at that, we're up to 113 now. Okay, so we're up to about 157, and you can see it moved to right in that, we're about 157. You notice the graph shrunk down. It does that when you exceed, like this time, right now we're at 320 is maximum here, minus 206 down here. Whenever one of these prices goes below this minus 206 or above the 320, the graph will readjust to take care of it. Otherwise you go off the graph. So that's right now you can see 220. We got $220 locked in. There she goes. Okay, we just hit our equity lock. It came back down. Remember, I was just saying we had 220 locked in. It came down and we ended up with 216.87. So she closed out by hitting our equity lock. Okay, so that was interesting. It was a short one, about 15 minutes. 15 minutes, we made $216.87 in that little bit of time. And we hit our equity lock. Stop loss. So, and this could continue on down farther down because we could have a ways to go. So, up. See what happens from there on. But like I said, these things repaint, so you gotta keep an eye on them. So that about covers it for this one.